Good morning, stamping friends. How's everyone doing today? I'm so glad that you're joining me today. And in case you don't know me, my name is Lorri Heiling, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Well, I'm really excited about today's project, and also I have a class to go that's launching today. So I'm going to share with you what's all included in that. And then at the end, we're going to do a make and take, and I'm using the dies that we're going to be using in the class. So I look forward to sharing with you. Let's get started. I'm super excited to share with you the class to go offering that I will be doing for the month of June. And this will be starting today and will go through June 24th. And what I'm going to be doing is kind of bundling my own products. Let me show you what's included in this class. You are going to receive the all squared away dies here, and they're just really adorable. They're pretty small squares. Let's see how big they are. I cut one out here for you. They are about 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, and you get 4 of those, and then they have coordinating flowers that you can stick on top. Now in the catalog it shows these dies bundled with this stamp set. However, I was not as excited about that stamp set, but I love the dies. So you guys, what I did, and I've never done this before, but I made my own bundle. I chose a stamp set that I preferred, and then I discounted it so that you're saving just the same amount, maybe a little more. And I just made my own bundle. So in my class, you will get the 4 squares die set, and what I bundled it with is a stamp set called Through It Together. Now, the reason I love this stamp set is because, as you know, we lost itty bitty greetings, and I use that stamp set all the time because they're small greetings or sentiments, and they don't take up a lot of space. And that's why I chose this. You can hit about every occasion here, and I've used this one so many times that I really think you're going to enjoy it. So let me show the rest of the product that's going to be in this class. So you will get these dies that I mentioned, and Through It Together, it's a cling stamp set. And then here's a snippet of the other projects that we're going to make. In this class to go, we are going to be making 6 projects. You'll be using all of the in colors, the 2021 to 23 in colors, and oh, they're so pretty. Let me show you these colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the colors that you're going to be using. And aren't they pretty? I just really like these colors. All right, the next product that you're going to get is, I'm going to show you the whole thing here. Usually I just show snippets on the paper like this, but I'm going to show you the real thing. So this is a paper pumpkin box. It comes empty, and you'll just assemble it, and all the note cards that we make will fit in here. 6 note cards plus envelopes will fit nicely in here, but in the class you're going to get a full pack of these white note cards, and there's 20 cards and 20 envelopes, so you are really getting a good deal with this. But we're just going to be making 6, but you can surely make more, but the supplies that I send you will be enough for 6. All right, so you're going to get the Whisper White note cards and envelopes. Actually, I think it's called Basic White now. These were made before my class. And then you're going to get a full pack of the In Color 6x6 Designer Series paper, and this is going to be really fun to work with and to introduce you to the new colors. So you'll get a full pack of that. And I've already snuck into these jewels, but we're using these jewels on all of the cards, and these are the in colors that coordinate, so you'll get a full pack of these. And the other thing that you're going to get is that stamp set that I mentioned, and the dies, and 6 make and take fixings and everything that you need to complete the projects. All right, so let's talk about the cost of this. Let me move here. And there's a couple different options. The first one is going to be option A. What you're going to get is the Floral Squares dies, Through It Together stamp set, the Designer Series paper pack, the In Color jewels, the full pack of note cards and envelopes, 6 make and takes, and a PDF instruction manual for you to complete these projects. That included is $80, and if you take all of those individually, you are definitely saving some money. Now option B is you can get the Floral Square dies, and then the In Color Designer Series paper, the jewels, the cards and envelopes, 6 make and takes, and the PDF instructions. The only thing I took out with the other option is the stamp set, and that one is $62. So if you're interested, I'm going to put the link on my blog and my Facebook page, and go ahead and sign up. And like I said, the deadline is June 24th, so that will be next week. And then I will get these make and takes in the mail to you the last week of June. Now, the product will be sent to you from Stampin' Up!, but I will send you the extras that are used to make all these make and takes through the regular mail. but it will have tracking and everything with it. So I hope you'll take advantage of this class to go. It's been really fun to work with, and I really think you're going to enjoy the projects that we're going to be making. Now today I want to show you a make and take, and we are going to be using the product that I just told you about, the floral square dies, and we're going to make a card with this. So let me get the supplies out that you'll need. We are going to start with Bermuda Bay for the base of the card. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and I just scored it on the long side at 4 1/4, and then just fold on that score line and set that aside. The next layer is going to be 5 by 3 3/4 of basic black, and then the last layer is going to be just 1/8 inch smaller, which is, let me measure this for you, 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Let's start with the whisper white, basic white. It's hard for me to get used to our new names here because we did switch the basic white or whisper white to basic white. All right, then I took Bermuda Bay, and I am going to sneak in a stamp set that is not part of this class, but I think it's so pretty. It's called Artistically Inked, and oh, this has a nice little watercolory look, and the one stamp that we're going to use is that kind of blob. I don't know what you call them, but it's really pretty because there's shading in it as you go. This is kind of borderline called distinctive stamping, where it picks up some images darker and then lighter in other areas. So we are just going to ink that up, and we're just going to go straight across the middle and ink it up each time. And you want to change it around and overlap. We just want to keep building the color on here until it gets a darker hue, and just keep adding. There's no rhyme or reason here. Just the more you add, the darker it's going to keep getting. So it's just really a nice little watercolor look here. So I think that's pretty good. Let me do a little bit more down here. There we go. All right, so that's really all we're going to do for the middle of the card. Then I'm going to take my multi-purpose liquid glue and just put some on the back of here, and we are going to adhere it to the basic black cardstock. And if you like making cards assembly line and crank out a lot of them, this one is for you. And because remember all those sentiments in the stamp set called Through It All, look at all the excuse me, the occasions that you can send. So I'm going to choose the I Miss You. Make sure I don't stamp it upside down. And what I'm going to do, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to put these little squares on first because I want to make sure my my sentiment falls where I want it to go. All right, now we are going to put some small dimensionals on the back of this. Now, what I did was I put, whoops, those are my large ones. I'm going to take small dimensionals and put some of these on the back side. Now, you don't have to try to put these in the on the border here. That's super small, and I don't even think our foam strips are that skinny. So all you're going to want to do is try to place them where there's big spaces where they will fit. And let me grab my scissors. I am going to have to cut a couple of these down. So what I like to do is just go along the edge of the dimensional pack and just cut them smaller so that they fit. Like this. Probably about 3 is all you need on each one. So let's go a little bit more here. And maybe one more on the one on the left. There we go. All right, then take all the stickers off. All right, now let's go this one on the left, and I'm gonna just, you're gonna wanna kind of center them. I think that looks about good. Isn't that a neat background, having this blop or whatever we call that in back of it? And then just center this one on. Now I can see the placement where I want to put my sentiment. So I'm going to do I Miss You. And sometimes I like to practice just to make sure it's going to be straight. Just go in the bottom right corner, about like that. Now I do want to add a few more of these, and flowers on top of what we're doing. And like I said, there's little dies that coordinate with what's cut out. You can put dimensionals on these if you want them to stand up a little bit more, but for this, I'm just going to place them right on top. And it's just going to give a little bit more of the look of the flowers so that you can see the petals on here. And let's go here. If you want, you could put some rhinestones on here to give it some bling. I think that would be pretty. And then one more in the center here. And I know on video it might not be able to see, but you can see how the petals are above here and it raises it. All right, now let's move all this to the side. And the last missing piece of this is flipping it over, and we'll grab my larger dimensionals. Oh, you know what? This card really calls for black dimensionals. Did you know we sell black dimensionals? And the nice thing about those is that you get the mini and the large in one pack. So you kind of get a mix of them, whereas in the white dimensionals, you just get all whoops, one of these fell off here. I knew that was going to happen because this isn't dry yet. All right, now let's get rid of that paper. What was I saying? The white, you get all the same in one pack, small or large, but black, you get a mix. So, and now we're ready to just place it on the card front. And this, like I said, is a fast and easy card that you can do multiple. There we go. There's today's card. So once again, I hope that you will join me for my class to go. Please sign up by June 24th, and I will look forward to sending you those make and takes in the mail. Have a great rest of your week. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.